Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Coffee Talk Episode 2. So you guys, I really want to play more visual novels on this channel. I keep advertising myself as a visual novel girly, but I've barely played any visual novels. I think I've played two? Two-ish? I think I've played like two-ish visual novels. But I wanna fix that. I really wanna share more visual novels with you guys because visual novels are one of my favorite genres. So, for a little bit I wanted to make evening time. I wanted to do a late night stream where I read while people were falling asleep, but I haven't been able to work that into my schedule. And instead of trying to force something like that on my schedule, I just want to start streaming visual novels now. Oh my gosh, you definitely have some clip-worthy moments, especially since you just finished watching my Kingdom Hearts 1 VODs. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my Kingdom Hearts 1 playthrough. But yes, I really want to get into streaming visual novels again, and one of the visual novels that I have streamed on this channel was the first Coffee Talk game. Now, granted, I streamed the first game about a year and a half ago, so it has been a hot minute. Today I am playing the second Coffee Talk game, Hibiscus and Butterfly, and I believe this is a direct sequel to the first game, which does mean it does expect you to know things about the first game, which, you know, is kind of awkward because I haven't played the first game in a year and a half. So I do apologize for that. I will say that I rewatched my playthrough of the first game before starting the stream today, so my own brain is caught up on what's going on, and I will try my very best to keep you guys in the loop as we play through this second game. So the basic premise of this game is it's an urban fantasy. You're a barista in Seattle, and you are serving coffee to your fantasy customers while they share their woes with you. And I like it quite a bit. It's a very calming game, a very relaxing game, and it's got a great story, it's got great graphics, it's got great music, it's great all around. It recently had a third game released, and I don't believe this one is a direct sequel. I would really like to play the third game as well, but can't play the third game without playing the second game, says me. So, I know visual novels are not necessarily the most popular streams, but I love visual novels, and I love doing voice work, and I love sharing these games with you, so I hope you have fun, and I appreciate having you here today. Before I begin, I do want to mention that Coffee Talk is one of those games that will get my Twitch VOD muted. It has really lovely, really incredible music, but Twitch will not allow it. So unfortunately, if you're trying to watch this on Twitch, I do apologize. The VOD is going to get muted. I can't do anything about it. Have I ever heard of Paranonicite? I have. I'm very interested in it. I'm extremely interested in it. Mystic, hello. Thank you for stopping by. But hopefully this is going to be the first of many visual novels this year. I have a few visual novels I have my eye on, and it felt appropriate to continue Coffee Talk before going on any more visual novel adventures. Hazel, hello! Thank you for stopping by. But I think that's everything I have to say before starting the game today. So, do you guys wanna play a video game? I would like to play a video game. So how about I present to you a video game? So this is Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. Here's a few things to note before starting the game. Like I said, this is a direct sequel to the first game. I think probably the most important thing to know, assuming that I am the same character from the first game, assuming I'm the same barista from the first game, it's very important for you to know that the barista, me, Mana, is a half alien time traveler. I'm a half alien time traveler. That is very important context to have before starting the game today. We're gonna see a bunch of different types of fantasy characters as we play. Some of the characters that we might see include a werewolf, vampire, succubus, elf, Nekomimi. Those are a few we might see today. But yeah, it's a very relaxing game in an urban fantasy Seattle, and I love that. So, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Now, when I streamed the first game, I had played the first game before, but I have not played this one before, so this one will be completely new to me. Also, when I played the first game, I followed a guide to make sure I made the correct coffee, but I will not be following a guide today, just so you know. So I could do bad. Diaz, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, there's a succubus in this game, and I do believe she is in the sequel as well. So maybe we'll see her tonight, maybe. Alright, my name is Mana, if you didn't know. Hi, I'm Mana, the half-alien time traveler Banui, apparently. I don't know if me being a half-alien time traveler is going to be relevant, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh! Also, this is an M-rated game, I believe. So take that as you will. I believe all that means is there might be some heavy topics discussed in the game. If that's something you are uncomfortable with, I totally understand, but I want to set your expectations before we start. This has commentary, and it touches on some adult subjects, so yeah. Yeah, rated M for Mana, true. Alright, let's get in there. Is Mana correct? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Seattle, 2023. A city of enduring loneliness. A place where the dreamers, the realists, and the weary are striving to thrive, and not just to survive. It is a time when society is reevaluating what it means to be alive. You're not an adult, so you gotta go. Understandable. Have a nice day. It is a moment when history is questioned and traditions are challenged. Old classification laws are confronted by those who are striving for fairness, for the right to be acknowledged in a society rife with judgments. Acceptance is a battle, and identity is a luxury they just began to grasp. Many who are feeling lost turn to their screens to find their footing. And the world becomes fast-paced with increased connectivity. Whether for work or pleasure, for a little encouragement, or simply to escape. It is unclear whether or not it helps or further isolates them. As some look for answers off the beaten path, seeking bittersweet comforts to help pass on lonely nights. In a night-blooming coffee shop standing between the rainy streets, they'd find a small respite through a cup of warm drink. And these are their stories. Tuesday, September 19th, 2023. If I'm getting into more visual novels, you definitely recommend Paranormacite Duology. That one is one I definitely have my eye on. I'm very interested. They're such good games you think I'll enjoy whenever you get to the time. Excited to watch me go through this. Love my voice acting. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to be doing my very best with the voice acting today. I will say I probably am not going to do exactly the same voices as I did in my playthrough in the first game, just because I'm probably just not going to remember how I did them perfectly. But that's fine. Also, how is the audio? Is the game too loud? Is the game too quiet? Please let me know and I'll be sure to adjust it accordingly. Massive job loss as large companies move out of state. What's next? Seattle West Precinct Police are losing a record number of officers in January. Social experiments, skirting between entertainment and menace. Oh my gosh, so there is a lot of commentary in this game, and even if it is a fantasy setting, it is going to cover, you know, real-world subjects. So, set your expectations accordingly. I guess this will go on for a while. Officer Georgie! So Georgie was a character from the first game. I think most of these will be characters from the first game. Georgie mostly just was a helpful police officer. He didn't really have a story arc going on in the first game. He just helped a lot. So Officer Georgie, welcome.
Evening, Mana. What's crackin'? Aside from the thunder outside, that is.
I'd say the power lines. Probably.
Yeah? What about them? Oh. That's a concern.
The power has kept going on and off all night. Our machine couldn't even heat up properly.
Not bad, eh?
Sorry. I'll take your order as soon as the machines are ready.
No problem. I guess our resident writer, Miss Green-Haired Fairy, isn't here tonight.
You mean Freya?
The one and only. Unless she's changed her hair color, then my bad.
It's still the same. She won't be coming around for a while, I think.
Oh? Why?
She's currently on a research trip for her new book.
That's so.
At least, that's what she told me.
That's too bad. The evenings won't be the same without her.
So Freya was a major character in the first game. I think she appeared in every single night in the first game, and she was a writer trying to make her breakthrough project, and one of the storylines involved helping her do that. She might not be in this game. I'm not sure. But that is who we're talking about right now. No kidding. I admit, it's been pretty quiet around here. But it's good for her to escape the city once in a while, to have some time to herself.
Ugh! Not looking too good, huh?
Yeah, but I've already notified the city lights department. They said they'd monitor the area, just in case.
Don't worry, Mana. If anything happens, I'll lend you my trusty lighter.
Your... lighter?
Uh-huh. Got it from my grandfather. A lucky charm of sorts. Never failed us in a pinch, not even once. Unless you need it lit up for longer than 10 seconds. Then you're on your own.
It's the thought that counts. Don't cops usually carry flashlights around anyway?
Oh, we do. But where's the thrill in that?
Sounds like you need a vacation too.
Do I ever?
Yeah, very reliable. Goodness, finally! Thanks for waiting. I can take your order now.
Great. I'm already done for the day, so no more coffee for me.
Oh? No midnight patrol then?
Just for tonight.
Roger that. In that case, would you like to sample our new tea selection instead? We have hibiscus and blue pea available.
Hibiscus and blue what?
Blue pea? It's actually butterfly pea, but we call it blue pea for short. The color is really pretty.
Huh. I had no idea you offered alternative stuff, Mana. No judgment here, just saying.
Alternative... what? Oh. It's pea, as in pea pods. Oh. Haha. And not whatever else you thought it was.
Got it, whoops.
Haha.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Still remember my golden rule?
Of course. No dairy for Officer Georgie.
Correct. I'm sure you have all this info written down on your phone already.
I want to say yes, but some of my notes went missing after I got my phone serviced a month ago.
Whoops. Better write down everything you can remember then.
Speaking of remembering, Freya actually left me something for you.
That's so. Alright. Then I'll have one of your new teas. I'll leave the choice up to you. Just keep it simple.
Okay, so like I said, when I streamed the first game, I was following a guide to make sure I got all the orders perfectly correct. I only did that because I had played the first game before, but since I have never played the second game, I will not be following a guide, so I might get some orders incorrect. Hopefully not this very first one, though. One of the new teas, so surely I have a recipe for that. Maybe I have to discover it. I mean, he said like blue pea and hibiscus, so. Okay. Tomodachi, Officer Georgie. Oh, Officer Georgie has a new baby! Cute. Okay. So... this is blue pea, this is hibiscus. I like the color of hibiscus, so hibiscus, milk. Brew it. Hibiscus latte. Better give Freya's stuff to Officer Georgie now before I forget. Oh, well that's a new system. So give item. Freya's postcard. A written postcard Freya prepared for Officer Georgie. Looks like she left him a message. Okay. ZR and L to pick up item. That's an interesting way to pick up an item. Okay, serve it.
Oh? A postcard, eh? Is she bragging at me or something? Oh, huh. Oh.
What is it?
It appears she left me a message.
What does it say?
Nothing for you to worry about.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for this. Give her my regards.
You're welcome, and I will. Here you go, officer.
Huh? Is this milk?
Oh. It is.
Jeez, what did I ever do to you, Mana?
Oh, is he lactose intolerant and I forgot? Did I get the very first order wrong? I'm sorry. I have no idea what happened.
Right. Well, unless you want me hanging out in your bathroom all night, I'll pass.
Was that on my phone? Oh, I have texts. He just told me? I'm not paying... Oh my gosh. I'm not paying attention. No dairy for Officer Georgie. It's right there. I'm a terrible barista. Welcome to my stream.
Unless you want me hanging out in your bathroom all night, I'll pass.
Well, a lesson for me to pay more attention, huh? I'll take it away. Again, I'm so sorry.
What a storm.
Got somewhere to be?
I'm supposed to be home by now. My youngest has just finished all her makeup exams.
Makeup exams?
Yeah. We found out that for some reason or other, she's been neglecting her studies. So let's just say I had a few things to say about that.
How did it go?
It was a disaster.
Ugh.
But she pulled through in the end.
Oh, but she pulled through in the end, right?
Yup. Except we haven't spoken to each other for over a month now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Anyway, the missus planned to celebrate a little tonight. Making all the kids' favorite dishes, having her sisters over for dinner and all that. So I'm buying the dessert pies as an olive branch of sorts.
Sounds like a good plan.
But as you can see, I got no pies and I'm nowhere near home.
Because of the storm?
That and my car's busted. All the valve cores removed and tires deflated.
What? How come?
It just so happens my car is the latest victim of a vandalism spree. That's a whole other thing going on. Rest easy though, we're on it. For now, I need to find a way to get home fast.
You can't just drop that sort of fact and expect me to have no questions. Aqua! Aqua, hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Miss Barista. Can I have a chai latte? Sure thing, sure thing. Milk. That's a chai latte. Welcome to my coffee shop where I get all the orders wrong. Thank you for stopping by, Aqua. It's so nice to see you. Holy. Ah, okay. Hi. So, this is a new character. I don't know who this is.
By Zeus, what a disaster.
Welcome.
Hey, what's shaking? Evening, Pops. What's up? Thunderstorms, obviously. Touché. Gods, isn't the weather just awful? It's like someone up there doesn't care about their water bill or something. I'm glad you're open though, else I'd be super soaked by now.
Happy you made it in time. Would you like anything to drink? Something to warm you up?
That'd be great, yeah. Oh, I'm Lucas, by the way. And you are?
My name is Mana. And the gentleman over here is Officer Georgie.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Pops. Can I call you Pops? Fine by me. Sweet. Uh-oh. Missus is calling.
Ah,
Alright, be back. Wish me luck.
good luck.
See ya.
You gave Lucas an Italian accent when you played this for some reason, and you stuck with it. Interesting. Frenzy Spawn, hello! Thank you for stopping by.
So, can I get a cafe latte?
Sure.
Or maybe not.
Yes?
You know what? I'm not sure. You tell me, you're the pro. Okay, hear me out. You see, I used to like coffee. Heck, I loved espresso. But at some point, my stomach turned against me and decided to just hate it.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Like, really hate it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway, milk helps take the edge off. That's why I've been ordering lattes and the like. But I still miss just coffee, you know? That's why I'm wondering if you can suggest me something.
What is it about coffee that you miss?
The caffeine, of course. And just the overall boldness, you know what I mean? Am I making sense?
Have you ever tried matcha?
Nope, but isn't that just green tea?
Yes, but much more concentrated. Would you like to give it a try?
Sure. Then one matcha for me, please.
He said matcha. I'm not gonna get it wrong. I'm not gonna get it wrong. He said matcha. How do I do that? Matcha, matcha, matcha. Green tea, green tea, green tea. Without coffee. Green tea, green tea, green tea. Gotta head out. May you all have a grand time. Well, thank you for stopping by, Mystic. Have a wonderful evening. Bye. Matcha. A cup of premium matcha coming up.
Man, it's super green, huh? Let's try it.
What do you think?
You know what? It's pretty good. Tastes a little grassy, though.
I've never had matcha before. To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of tea before. I'm a pretty big coffee drinker, but not so much a tea drinker. And that's nothing against tea personally. I haven't found a tea that I really like. I've tried a few teas and I've never disliked it, but I've never had a tea that had me go, oh, I need more of this. Now, granted, I haven't had a lot of tea before. I haven't had matcha, I haven't had boba tea, so I don't know what the good teas are.
But I kind of like it.
I'm glad it's to your taste. I wasn't sure if you'd enjoy it as is.
Why wouldn't I?
Some people find the taste a bit too intense when it's served straight like this. I need some vanilla chai in my life, probably. I would love to find like a really good tea. I've been yearning for a really good tea all my life. But I haven't found it yet.
Well, good thing I like intense. 'Cause it makes up for the fact I'm really not.
Oh.
Anyhow, looking forward to your future recommendations from now on.
I'll do my best.
So, does anyone ever come here?
What do you mean?
I was trying to pin this coffee shop on my post, right? But there's like no trace of your place anywhere.
Coffee shop's haunted.
No tags, no mentions, nothing. What's up with that?
Oh. Maybe our crowd isn't as big as your usual coffee shop since we open quite late.
That makes sense. What time do you guys close anyway?
We're open until morning.
For real? That's pretty heckin' late. Do you turn into a secret bar after like 2 a.m. or something?
If we did, Officer Georgie over there would have a few things to say about that.
What? That's no fun.
Matcha is good if I like herbal stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about herbal stuff, to be honest. I haven't had a lot of it. One day you can give me some tea recommendations. Ooh, please do, please do.
What? That's no fun. Are you guys on social media at all?
Not the coffee shop itself, no. A late night coffee shop that nobody
A late night coffee shop that nobody talks about, huh?
How many times do you think I'm gonna do the wrong voice tonight?
Interesting. But hey, that means I can stay until the storm's over, right?
Of course. Stay as long as you'd like.
Sweet, thanks. I can give you a shout out on my stories if you want.
Your stories?
Yep. Here, let me show you.
He took a photo and posted it moments ago. That was fast. Oh.
I was going to tag your place here.
I do have an account there, but I haven't seen this feature before.
Oh yeah? It's a pretty new thing on Tomodachi, huh? You can check on people's updates now. Just open the Stories tab inside the app on your phone once in a while.
Okay. So, yep. Wow. He just posted it and it has 9,000 likes. That's crazy. Lucas, guess where I am? Chilling pick of the day. I've liked your post, Lucas. Rachel, Neko Shell. I woke up so refreshed today. I think it's going to be a good day. Aqua. What to do? Bailey's. I'm catching people in the middle of conversations I'm not a part of. We're going to be checking on the catering service I mentioned last week tonight. Do not be late. Yes, ma'am. The chief said that these days youngsters read and listen to infos and advice more seriously in this format, so here I am, kiddos. I made a Twitter account, children. 6-7. Let's do our best today. This is a cute feature. I like it. Oh, Hyde's on here. Most of these have been characters from the first game. Before you go to a new place to live, you just need to go to said place, have a look, and pay the cash. Now, all these forms you need to fill, abysmal. None of these people, except for Rachel, but Rachel's an outlier, none of these people have close to the amount of likes that Lucas has. Rachel is a pop singer, or she was in the first game. So, yeah. Hey, there's Freya. 2 hours delay? Not a problem. Only 12 likes for Freya. I'll be Freya's 13th like. I better check it daily though, because the stories only last a day. Well, something I have to do every day. Who knows, maybe you'll find some juicy info on your customers there. And that's a bit... Hey, I'm just saying, people will post anything. True. I'm kidding. I'm usually more active on my tube channel anyway. Me too, dude. But hey, since you're here, want me to tag you instead? No, thank you. But I'm curious, what do you do exactly? He's an influencer, isn't he? Your posts already seem to have a lot of reactions for a new feature. Right, I guess you can call me a lifestyle reviewer of sorts. I report the hottest trends. On the hottest people. On the hottest places. And everything else in between. Wow. Does that mean this coffee shop is part of the hottest gang? Do you want it to be? Sure. For the right price, you can. Aw. Never mind then. Just kidding. My manager decides what I endorse. They help keep me on brand, so to speak. Since they said I can get too crazy sometimes. Whatever that means. Oh lordy. Welcome back, Pops. Thanks. Is everything alright? Kind of. The missus is not happy. Maybe I should try calling a cab. What do you think? I'd save my minutes if I were you, Pops. Not good, huh? Been calling him while I was still on the lookout earlier. 1.5 hours later, here I am. There were no cabs around my station either. Did you try ordering online, Pops? Did you not see my phone? The only ordering I can do is gnome noms from around the corner of my house. Gnome noms? Touché. Well, on the bright side, our power seems stable for now. Womp womp. Me and my big mouth. Whoa. I retract my statement. For what it's worth, it held out much longer than I expected. You're right. Wanna borrow my lighter then, Mana? A tempting offer, but no thank you. I'm going to check on something though, so I'll be right back. Sure, good luck. Yeah, out of power already, it's not even 6 a.m. This is so sad. Hey, you alright? Yeah, everything's peachy. Oh, is Mr. Influencer afraid of the dark? I just don't like being in the dark so much. Oh no, that's a charm point. What, you're scared of the dark, kid? Duh! You never know what might jump out at you. But we're in a room. Still...
Don't you feel scared at all, Pops? Of course not. I do night patrols all the time. If I can grab 'em, I can handle 'em. In theory. I don't know how to feel about that at all. Huh? Did you hear something? What? I swear I heard something just now.
This is normal.
Holy... Wow!
This is another new character. I don't know who this is.
Hi?
Atachi Flip, hello! Enjoy your lurk! I'm back! Sorry about that. Everything should be good for now.
Oh, great.
Welcome! Can I place my order? Of course. What do you have? Although our arsenal is limited at the moment, we still have the usual fare. Coffee, tea, and herbal drinks. I'd like something soothing for my throat and for my mind. Tough day at work? If you have no particular drink in mind if I suggest trying our new blue pea latte? Blue pea latte, huh? Could you make it pretty? I'll try my best. Okay. One blue pea latte with art, please. Okay, unfortunately, ma'am, I am playing on a Nintendo Switch 2, and I don't have access to my touchscreen, so the art's gonna be bad. So, blue pea latte with art. I assume that's this. Milk? Let's see if this is right. I don't think it's in my recipe book yet. Blue pea latte? Okay, with art. I'll try to draw something, but it's not gonna go well. I'll just keep it simple. I'll keep it simple. I'm not even gonna try to make nice looking art with a controller. You know what? Wait. Hold on. Pour that milk in there. Just make like a big circle of milk. That's not what's happening. This isn't terrible. I was gonna try to make a little heart. This is okay though. It's kind of like a leaf, maybe? Maybe, but that's the best you're gonna get. That's the best you're gonna get. I'm sorry. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. It's blue? Yes, but rest assured it is all natural. I see. It's pretty. Huh. How do you like it? It's good. Thank you. It's a little wind symbol, just as planned. You are very welcome.
Is the power okay now?
Yes, the city department is making sure of it.
Awesome. Now we can just wait until the storm's over.
Well, about that... The news said the storm will go on until midnight at the very least.
What? Would have been nice if I had my car.
There are several road closures due to flooding also.
Well, darn. So basically, you're saying we're stuck.
Afraid so. At least for a little while.
I'm in deep trouble. What's wrong with your car, Pops?
Yeah, you didn't finish explaining it earlier. I have questions.
Just didn't want to alarm you, Mana.
His tires got flattened.
For real? Yup. There's been some vandalism going around recently. Somebody keeps removing valve cores and deflating tires from parked cars around the West Precinct.
Huh. Why?
Maybe someone's a collector. Or got too much time on their hands. No clue yet. Anyhow, our station lot was getting repaved. So a few of us had to park outside today. Well, you know the rest.
Did everyone's cars get affected too, Pops?
Nope. Just mine.
Oh. That's so weird. You're so chill about it.
Yeah. Maybe because there's no real damage done, other than wasting my time. Though my co-workers aren't so cool about it. The recent mass resignations have left us severely understaffed. Additionally, companies are moving away due to the tax hike, so there are protests happening. Which means tensions are high all around.
And that doesn't sound good.
Don't I know it. Anyway, we caught the culprit on CCTV. So I'll be looking into it starting tomorrow.
What if the culprit is the beautiful woman sitting next to you?
Just hoping it won't get any crazier in the meantime.
Could it be just a prank prop? A prank props?
You think so?
Yeah. With what's been going on lately, the suspicion would land elsewhere, right? So the culprit may think they won't get caught.
Are you speaking from experience?
If I say yes, would you let it slide?
Depends on what you did.
Harsh. But I'm serious. Prank videos are like their own genre online, you know? And they suck.
People watch that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah. It's all about cheap thrills, Pops. And a good way to make money too if you play your cards right. Also, they suck.
Oh.
The crazier your shtick is, the more views you get. Which means more ad money. Lather, rinse, repeat until you push them just a bit too far. Then you get the nuke and everything will just go poof. And disappear. Won't stop anyone from doing it all over again, though. 'Cause really, all you need to get started is a camera, phone, and Wi-Fi. Everything else comes down to timing and luck.
You sure know a lot about this. Maybe I should bring you in for questioning.
Oh no, my manager would kill me!
Joking. Anyhow, a high-risk, high-reward opportunity with a low entry barrier. Sounds like something else.
Oh yeah. Anything goes for views. Honestly, it's one of the reasons I'm on a break at the moment.
Oh?
It's a long story. Been wanting to change the direction of my show for a long time now.
What's wrong with it?
Well, the views are declining for one.
Why? Not enough pranks?
Harsh. Nah, I haven't done those things in a long time. Not that I ever want to get back into it. Anyways, I'm not in a position where I can take that kind of risk yet. Even if I'm totally up for trying something new.
'Cause people don't like change.
That's right. Yet they get bored easily too. Today's good might be trash tomorrow. So it feels like I'm battling a daily paradox sometimes. This is exactly why I just do what I want instead of trying to keep with trends. For better and for worse.
You make it sound like the continuity of your work depends on the audience's whims, kid.
I guess you could say that.
Why?
Pardon?
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I was unable to avoid overhearing you.
It's alright, I know I'm loud. Can you explain what you mean by why?
Do you think the audience is always right?
Of course not.
Then why place so much emphasis on what they want? Why must you follow their whims?
I mean, it all comes down to numbers, right? A single opinion might be easy to negotiate with. Maybe even 10 or 100. Still doable. But to influence the opinion of thousands? Millions? Not so easy. So my belief is, if you can't fight them, join them. Then change things slowly from the inside out.
There's no way it can work.
No? Why do you think that?
My apologies for not providing context.
You don't have to, I was just curious.
Considering I intruded, it is only fair. I admit that I am not a big fan of online activities. I find people's conduct very loathsome.
That's a strong word.
2 years ago, I uploaded my singing reel online. In preparation for my audition as a soprano.
A soprano? Really? That's cool, can I see it?
I took it down.
Aw, why? I believe she's getting to it, kid. Right, okay.
It was something done out of necessity. I recorded the reel using my phone at home. Since I have no previous theater experience to show. It was not of the highest quality, I admit. Even so, I did post it to a video site, mainly to add the link to my applications. Though I am not sure if it helped at all, as my attempts have yet to yield results.
Right.
However, one day, my application received an unexpected response from an auditioner. It was a polite rejection. However, they left me with a curious suggestion.
What did they say?
They highly recommended that I moderate my video's comment section. So I checked. It was a lot. What happened? The comment section was teeming with plenty of strong opinions. If they can even be called that. What? There were a lot of comments telling me to stop screaming and to take my video down. Because they didn't want to get cursed and die yet.
I think she might be like a siren, maybe? Or maybe, oh wait, maybe a banshee. She might be a banshee.
What's with that nonsense?
Others questioned my sanity for knowingly spreading bad luck with my voice. Many others also wanted to know who and where my handler was. Since there's no such thing as sentience for us banshees, I suppose.
Got it. I knew it. She's a banshee. Interesting. She's really pretty, by the way. I don't know how many new characters are in this sequel. The only ones I know for sure are these two. I think most of the characters are returning, so I'm really curious about the new characters for sure.
That's real left up.
That's horrible.
Even with the Vindication Act in place, those POS still exist, huh?
The Vindication Act?
A global treaty to recognize the sentiency and rights of non-sapients. Sapient refers to any species that is intelligent and bipedal. Like humans, elves, orcs, gnomes, halflings, you know the type.
Huh?
Yeah, like even us satyrs got added pretty late into the game too, you know?
Oh, but shouldn't you fit the bill right away?
Yeah, but we're all born male. And we didn't really have the best reputation either. Anyway, it took a while for us to finally get recognized by international law. Since the further you are from the likeness of the main six, the slower the process will be. So, I'm sure it's been way harder for you, lady.
Our numbers are extremely low. Others being unfamiliar with our existence is not surprising to us.
Still, doesn't make it right. But I get it now. Your disdain for the internet. I'm impressed you seem very chill about it.
Chill? Do I look chill? Uh-oh, the light. But how can you be chill when such blatant disrespect is thrown in your face like that? Whoa! Oh, uh-oh. Don't you wonder what gives them the right to be so vile? Who do they think they are? Pray, tell, what do they feel when they commit such offensive acts? Do they derive some sort of perverse pleasure from others' suffering? The audacity! I can't! I see the anonymity of talking through screens has afforded people the comfort of disrespecting others without suffering a direct hit to their face for it. Oh, she mad. Oh, gosh. Damn it, not again. Just a second, please.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Huh? Oh, Georgie. It's just not right. That kind of behavior is just not right. I'm sorry. I've gone too far. It's all right. I admit, I just don't want to hear that the audience is always right. Because that means my dream has run aground before I can even try.
How about if I help you? Look, I get what you're going through. As a satyr, I had to deal with plenty of numbskulls trying to tear me down to justify their own inferiority complexes. So believe me when I tell you this. You've got what it takes to turn the tables on them.
I wonder if these two are gonna have a very lovely friendship, or maybe something more. My voice fits the banshee so well. Thank you. I wasn't ready to yell, so sorry for any surprise yelling. How?
Easy. You got to sell yourself, ayo? Whoa, kid, slow down. I might be lax, but I still work for the law. No, Pops, not that kind. Honestly, I don't know much about the opera scene. But I know sirens dominate a huge chunk of the soprano roles, am I right?
Yes. It's as if they were made for the role.
Exactly. So this is a case of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which means, no matter what you do or how hard you try, you'll always be an outlier. Therefore, if you just compete based on your skills alone, sorry to say this, but you probably won't make it. Wait, hear me out. You got one awesome thing all those sirens don't have. A story.
Story.
Yeah. Imagine, a banshee who dreams of becoming a lead soprano. Or whatever it is you wish to do on the stage. Pursuing her dream in the midst of all the sirens, despite all the odds stacked against her. Isn't that a great narrative?
But you haven't even heard my singing yet. Have you?
I'd love to, of course. But honestly, that doesn't matter as much as you think.
What?
Our goal is to get your story stuck in people's heads first. Most people will just scoff at it because of their own dumb assumptions. Which is exactly what we want. And then we'll blow all their expectations away. By putting you on the stage.
What stage? And how?
Don't worry, I have my ways. No matter how you sing, everybody will be surprised seeing you there. And that's when you'll get your time to really shine.
What are you talking about? No!
What? Why?
I just want the chance to properly sing. To show what I'm made of, regardless of what I am.
I know, and I'm offering you a possible way in.
No offense, but all of this sounds like you're just... It's as if you're just trying to sell a caricature of me.
Of course not, no way! But ouch, that kinda hurt a little bit.
I'm sorry for being rude. But I don't know you, and you don't know me. So, how am I supposed to consider everything you said? When you don't even know my name?
Well, if what you've been doing had worked at all, I would have asked for your name already, don't you think? Hey. I don't know where you were going with that, but I think you went too far, kid.
D20 Odyssey, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Oh my god, they're so pretty. What is this game? So this is Coffee Talk Episode 2. It is the second game in the Coffee Talk series. It's a visual novel taking place in an urban fantasy version of Seattle, and I am a barista running a coffee shop listening to the stories of all of these people, and some of them are humans and some of them are fantasy races, and there's a lot of commentary in here and a lot of interesting stories, and it's a game I love a lot.
I think you went too far, kid. What the hell are you talking about? Ah, crap. Hey, look, I'm sorry.
The storm seems to be easing up. I'll be taking my leave.
I don't know who this character is. This is a new character for the second game, but I'm really interested in her. I think she's going to be the highlight of this game. Right. Thank you for coming, Miss...
Riona.
Miss Riona? We hope to see you again.
Our conversation certainly took an odd turn. So, let me make this point. For all the words you spoke earlier, I feel few were actually intended for me. Take care.
Have a safe trip.
Sorry about all that. I messed up, didn't I? Can't say, kid. This old man is still trying to figure out what just happened. Oh man. Don't know what came over me, Pops. I get too hyped up sometimes and lose my cool. Sorry, just a sec. It's my manager. The road closure is over, so he's picking me up now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice. By the way, do you need a ride, Pops? I can drop you off wherever, no problem. Thanks, kid, but it's alright. I'm sure the cabs will start rolling around soon. You sure? Yup. Alrighty. I guess I'll be seeing you guys around.
Thanks for coming. We hope to see you again.
Yeah. Hey, Mana.
Yes?
No, it's nothing. Okay then, see you soon, Mana. Pops. Have a safe trip. Well, that was a show and a half.
No kidding. Feels like I'm ready to just call it a day.
Huh. As soon as I get my cab, I'll get out of your hair, Mana.
Oh, please. You know I don't mean it like that.
Not gonna lie, though. Listening to those two got me thinking for a little bit.
About...
Me and my youngest daughter, Missy. Maybe I was too hard on her, but I don't know.
You know, I'm realizing I saw that picture, on Georgie's Tomodachi profile, and I'm realizing, I was like, oh, he had a new baby, but I'm realizing this is probably an old photo. I'm realizing this is probably just one of his favorite photos, because, I don't think that little baby is probably in school. Call it a hunch. We also got Lucas now. Awesome, and Riona. Riona is very pretty. I like her a lot so far.
When you are a parent, it's hard to choose between supporting your kids' ideas or stopping them from taking things too far.
It's always a fine line to tread, for sure.
Yep. Uh-oh. It's the missus. You know what? I think I better go. At least if she hears the rain outside, she'll get less mad at me.
Please try not to get sick.
Kidding. But I better go, though. You take care on closing, Mana.
Will do. Hope you get a cab soon.
Thanks. See ya.
Ugh. What a day. I better clean up and then... Huh? What's this? An old metal lighter with an interesting design carved on it. Oh, that's Georgie's. Oh, someone must have forgotten this. Do you remember who had a lighter, streamer? Better keep it safe over here. Old lighter. It exudes an interesting feel. Yoink! Okay, now let's wrap this up. That was day one. That was a really long day one. We have a lighter now. Oh my gosh, sure do. Shaded Pyre, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Yep, sounds like an arson in the making. Not with all this rain, I think. Bisap, sweetened with sugar. It's known as Senegal's national drink. Fruits and spices are added to taste. Wednesday, September 20th. Does it ever not rain? True. It's been raining a lot this week, and it keeps going back and forth between rainy and sunny. We got some real moody weather this week. Must be set in London. Actually, Seattle. Seattle is also very rainy. Yeah, it rains like every night. I've mentioned this before, probably the last time I streamed Coffee Talk, but I really want to live near Seattle someday. I don't know about living in Seattle per se, but it's always been my goal to go out west and reach the Seattle area. It rains every night, even in the first game. Oh, did it? I didn't notice it raining every night in the first game. I believe you, though. But yeah, it's been my goal for a very long time to eventually get in the Seattle area. I don't know. I don't know if that's ever going to happen because it's expensive. It hasn't been seeming likely in recent years, I can tell you that, but if I could live anywhere, I would live near Seattle. Mana trying to complete that IRL game of Oregon Trail. True! Oh my gosh. Wait, you're right, this is the meme! Future of dating? How AI may steal your potential mates with increasing sentiency. Uh-oh, too real. Oh my gosh. Morris Lester's conviction stands after appeal rejected. Morris Lester was a character in the first game. He wasn't ever seen on screen. He was just a character we talked about a lot. He is a manager he's a music manager, and he got caught up in some illegal doings. So that was a plot thread from the first game. The controversial motive behind an X-Files agent's investigation. A deep dive. The weather seems better tonight. Huh? Welcome. Oh, it's you again. AI won't replace human dating because if AI were actually sentient, it would turn down most humans. True! Unfortunately, AI is not sentient, so it just keeps agreeing with whatever the human says, which is bad.
Hiya!
Hello, sir. Back so soon?
Hell yeah! And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh boy. I don't know how to feel about Lucas yet. I have a feeling he's gonna go through a character arc, though. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Aw, good to know.
Is he hoping to see Riona? Is everything okay?
Oh yeah. Kind of. Maybe?
Huh?
Okay, I knew it was a long shot, but
He wanted to see Riona again.
low-key was kind of hoping the lady from yesterday would be here again.
Okay, that's kind of cute.
High-key.
Oh. You're my first customer today.
I can see that. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right?
Ooh, does he like her? Does he like her? Is she hot? Yes. You had a crush at a cafe and regularly show up to see her. You know how he feels. Aw.
Huh. I know it's silly. I mean, what are the chances, right? I just want to apologize properly, I think. I'm still not sure what came over me. But never mind for now. That's not the only reason I'm here anyway. But dang, Mana, this place is really empty, huh?
Right now, yeah. That's about right. The regulars typically show up around 2 or 3 hours from now.
Yeah, Pops too.
You mean Officer Georgie?
Yep, he's a regular, right?
Right. Not every day, but he does come around that time as well.
I see. Then wouldn't it be better to open a few hours later?
True. But new customers tend to drop by around this time.
Ha! You got me there. Either way, works out for me. 'Cause I'm here to do some work.
Have I gone back to my burger spot lately? They probably miss you. What do you mean? Oh my gosh. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh? I assume you're talking about the burger place that I went to too much and recognized me. The burger place that got my order wrong one time and said, "I'm so sorry, we got your order wrong. You're here every day." And when I heard those words, I died instantly. You're talking about that burger place, right? I have been back, yes. Is he just a goat man or something in particular? He is a satyr, so like a faun, I believe. A fantasy creature.
I might be on hiatus, but I still gotta post a bunch of stuff.
I became a regular? Well, I'm a little limited. I'm in a very rural area. I don't have a lot of options. So it's not even so much I'm a regular because I like the place that much. It's kind of pure necessity, TBH. We don't have like any cafes here either, so I'm fantasizing about being at a cafe right now.
So, got some editing to do.
If you need a power outlet, there's one near the wall under the table.
Sweet, thanks.
However, there's no Wi-Fi here.
Huh? What is this, the Ice Age? Maybe that's why this place is so empty.
Yeah, it's because I literally have no other option, exactly.
Maybe. I'm joking.
Tragically, I live in the middle of nowhere. It is so sad. Maybe one of the reasons why I yearn to live near Seattle so bad.
At least your brand game is on point here.
Are the burgers good? They're fine. They're not the best burgers I've had, but they're very far from the worst. They are extremely decent burgers. Stockholm syndrome for burgers. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fine. My favorite burger I've ever had was when I was living in California. There's a burger place in California called The Habit. I believe those are the best burgers I have ever had, but I haven't lived in California in a very long time. But oh, if I could go back and have a Habit burger just one more time. Hold my Rasengan, hello, thank you for stopping by. Did I see? If this is about the video game news from the last week, maybe? I saw Final Fantasy VII Revelation, I saw Ocarina of Time remake, I saw Xenoblade Genesis. Is it something else? What did I see?
At least your brand game is on point here.
Brand game?
I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right?
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 4! Yes! I saw Kingdom Hearts 4! I did! I'm still so far behind on Kingdom Hearts, though. I'm only 4 games in. I just finished 358 over 2 days. I haven't started Birth by Sleep yet, so I'm still a long ways to go, but I am so excited for Kingdom Hearts 4 news. I didn't understand what was going on. There were characters that I did not recognize, as well as a character that I recognized that I thought was dead. Did they actually give a release date? No, they just said it was going to launch on the Switch too. That's all they really said. Yeah, I joked it into existence. I still got time to catch up. We probably won't see it until 2028. I will certainly do my best to catch up. Birth by Sleep is the next one on the list. I don't know when I'll have the opportunity to get around to that, but I'm gonna try my best to catch up. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh my gosh, also, I'm so sorry. It's kind of funny that I wasn't sure which game you were talking about because I was so excited about so many games in this last week. There were so many really good announcements, which is a good thing. I couldn't narrow it down because I was so excited for so many things. You almost cried? Aww. I'm really excited for everyone who likes Kingdom Hearts. I know we've all been waiting for a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer for a really long time. If they're releasing another trailer, it must be nearly 10 years since 3 came out. Oh gosh, I got no clue when 3 came out.
I mean, this place is called Coffee Talk, right? So I thought you'd say something like, we're all about talking, not surfing. Or something like that, no?
Honestly, I never thought about it that way. But that sounds legit. Spyro almost made you cry as well? You haven't seen your boy since 2019? Oh, I'm so happy for you. There were so many good games this last week, you guys. So many good game reveals. So many. But that sounds legit. Sure, why not?
In that case, you can transfer the tagline royalties to the link in my bio.
Haha. Speaking of, let's check my social media. What are people talking about on the social media? Let's start from the bottom and go up. Oh, it doesn't go down very far apparently. Good morning, Lucas. Is your dream coming true? Mine might. Well, good for you, Rachel. Riona.
Gridlocked traffic on I-5 through downtown. Avoid if you must.
I'm surprised Riona uses social media at all. She seemed to hate it. Anyway, 1 like for Riona. A day off, first time in a while. Well, good for you, Aqua. Good for you. All right, not much going on in the stories today. Just confirmation that Riona uses social media. The new Castlevania looks sick. I know. If I can, I really want to play the Castlevania at launch. I don't know what I'm going to be up to when it launches, but I really want to play that one at launch. I'm really excited for that one.
The licensing fee is free since you're so cool.
Thanks?
Joking. Anyway, guess I better get a move on over there, huh? There we go. Now I'm ready to place my order.
And I'm ready to take your order. What would you like to have tonight?
Huh. I've got to stay fresh and awake. So maybe a cafe latte? Oh no, wait. Can you make me a custom drink? Like a cafe latte with lots of honey. I mean a lot of honey.
Like a whole beehive of it?
Well, if I remember tasting more honey than milk, so might as well. Can you try making that for me?
I'll do my best.
Great! A cafe latte with lots of honey, please.
So, a cafe latte. I assume that's literally, instead of coffee, milk, probably coffee, honey. So, coffee. That's ginger. That's not honey. Oh, the honey is probably the one with the literal beehive on it. Okay, let's brew it. Don't forget I can save before brewing a cup. Good point. It's also not that big of a deal if I mess up, though. The first game I remember was pretty lenient about letting you retry days, so I'm not gonna stress the drinks too much. I am, after all, a time-traveling half-alien, so I can go back and fix my mistakes later if I so desire. You don't think it's a latte without steamed milk? Well, he did ask for honey and no milk. Drink it in front of him? Oh my gosh, good idea. Cuttlebone? Cuttlebone in chat? Cuttlebone in chat? Cuttlebone! Hello, I'm so happy to see you! Thank you so much for stopping by! Oh my gosh, this is a rare treat. I've seen Cuttlebone like twice this week. This is such a rare treat, I'm so happy! Don't know how he had much milk without doing honey. He did say he wanted 1,000,000 honeys. He said he wanted 1,000,000 honeys. The trailer for the new Castlevania, right? The trailer, it was great. Awesome. I'm so excited for it. Oh my gosh. But yeah, he did say he wanted 1,000,000 honeys. So, take it, freak. Enjoy.
Hey. I don't think this is what I ordered. Like at all.
Oh my gosh. Whatever. I don't care.
What are you playing at?
I'm not playing anything. But I suspect someone else is.
Huh? What does that even mean? Are you okay, pal?
I think so.
Are you sure? Maybe you should call it a day or something.
There's only me here anyway. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and try my best. I don't think I'm gonna do any shave scumming for the drinks. But at the end of the first game, I was able to jump to any day I wanted and try again with the drinks. So if I so desire, I might just give it an honest try, whether I succeed or fail, and then depending on how well I do, go back and fix the ones that I messed up. Oh my goodness.
There's only me here anyway.
Hello there. That sounds like Aqua. Oh, it's Aqua! What a nice surprise! So these are both characters from the first game. They are video game devs. And they seem like good friends. What a nice surprise! A long time no see, you two. Hi, Mana. It's been a while. How have you been? We were in the area, so we thought we'd stop by. I'm glad you did.
Right.
It's not like you were trying to change the subject or anything.
Are they roommates? They seem like good friends. Huh?
Look, Aqua. All I want is for you to reread their terms carefully.
And I just want to know if you'll still help me if I accept. I mean, it's all just hypothetical anyway, right?
The way you're talking about it, it doesn't reflect that. And it really bothers me.
Okay, I admit, maybe I got a bit too excited about it. But putting that aside, I just want to know if you're in this with me or not. Because I'm really feeling it this time, Myrtle. I really want this game to be out there. Although we're not even halfway done with it yet. And about the terms, I mean, who knows, Myrtle? Maybe those are just what I need to motivate me to work harder. And we can complete it.
Motivate you, you say? Ha! That's just pure recklessness. You know that. Aqua, I know you're not. Look. Let's just give it a rest for now. Okay?
Okay.
Awkward.
Oh, hey, Mana. Hello. Sorry you had to see that. No, it's fine.
We were in the middle of something. Sorry for the hassle.
It's really, really fine. Honestly, I'm just glad you're both here. After such a long while. So, can I get you anything to drink? Yes, just give me a moment. Take your time. How about you, Miss Myrtle?
I'll have a spiced milk tea.
Spiced in what way?
Some cinnamon would be good. Or whatever you think is better.
Okay.
I'll have one spiced milk tea.
Okay, surely I can do this right. So tea, milk, cinnamon. Surely I can do this correct for Miss Myrtle. I choose to believe. I choose to believe. One shy Adeni, shying in.
Thanks.
Enjoy. Yeah, I can't believe the real Aqua Sereni came to this cafe. That's crazy. How is it?
Good.
I think you nailed it.
I'm glad to hear that. So far, I'm 3-2. I've had 3 successes and 2 fails, which is not a bad track record. Could be better. Yeah, imagine if she was like, this isn't what I ordered. Did you say Shy Denny? Yes. I just put a little cardamom and other spices in it. Just so it lives up to the spice part, at least. By the way, I might be pronouncing some of these drink names wrong. I'm very, very sorry. It is unintentional. It is purely from ignorance. I see. I suppose you tried it because of the documentary I told you about the other day?
Yeah. Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter.
Patty. Oh my goodness! Archon Zach, hello! Thank you so much for the 15 months! I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Wow, 15 months is such a big number, that's crazy.
Watched it yesterday while pulling an all-nighter. It sounded interesting, but I couldn't remember the name.
I guess I'm ready to order too.
Certainly.
What will it be? I see you have new tea selections on the shelves. Are those butterfly pea flowers I see?
Yes, good eye. You gotta get these drinks right, Mana. This is practice for when I own my own Seattle cafe. I have been a barista before, so, I used to live in California, and I was a barista for a short little bit while I was there. Not for very long, though. And it wasn't an interesting barista job, it was a Starbucks job. Please weep for me. But I didn't do so well at my Starbucks job, but my management did not treat me so well either. So it was a combination of me struggling with some really severe anxiety issues, as well as my manager just being kind of bad. Oh my gosh. It's okay, you're a tea person. Butcher them all if I want. If any coffee drinker gets on you, you'll fight him for you. Oh my gosh, thank you, D20 Odyssey. I got the most ruthless barista job. So I did just rewatch my VODs for the first Coffee Talk game, so I told this exact story a year and a half ago, but it's been a year and a half, so I'll go ahead and share the story again. What year was that? Starbucks used to be better in the past. I don't want to give an exact year. I'm still trying to be careful about not revealing too much information about myself. But it was a while ago. It was more than 10 years ago. It was quite a bit ago. So I was living in California and got a job at Starbucks. I have some pretty bad anxiety. It's something I still struggle with to this very day, although it is something that streaming has helped a lot with, believe it or not. I've noticed I've become noticeably less anxious since I started streaming. Yeah, throw in my social security while I'm at it. Okay, my social security number is 666 69 6666. But yeah, so I got that barista job. It was Starbucks, and I was very nervous, but I also have a curse, you guys. I'm suffering a terrible curse. Unfortunately, I have an affliction called resting bitch face, and it's very sad. So I kind of, it might be hard to believe because you guys only know me through my online persona, right? A demon bunny. So it might be hard to believe, but I am someone who in person gets mistaken as angry and unhappy when I'm not, and it really bums me out. I've tried to improve on my resting bitch face. It's kind of sad that that's even a thing I have to do, but no joke, I did a little research on how to smile better. I hate that that's a thing I had to do. Oh my gosh, yeah, customer service jobs are so evil to fellow resting bitch face sufferers. It's so hard.
Oh my gosh. As someone who deals with a lot of anxiety issues, that's awesome to hear yours has gotten better. Thank you. Thank you. It's hard. It's hard. I'm wishing you all the best as well. But I've suffered with anxiety for most of my life, honestly. Oh my gosh, you have resting bitch face, but it matches your personality. I see, I see. Well, imagine the silly voice you're hearing right now, but the face that's making the voice looks like angry all the time. Apparently, that's me. The resting bitch face is why all my mana heart is smiling. Of course, of course. But still, tragically, I am afflicted with resting bitch face in real life. But I still try really hard, even with the anxiety, to be really friendly, especially in customer service jobs. And I was like putting on my biggest smile while I was working there. I was struggling a little bit to make the drinks because there was just so much to learn, and they were very much just do it kind of training. They were like, we'll give you one day to see where everything is, and from here on out you're just doing it. There was a book of instructions of the different drinks, of course, but like it was like we give you one day of training and you're on your own, kid. But I was stressed because I was struggling with the drinks a lot, right? And then one day I remember I was tasked with handing out like free samples of like food and stuff on the cafe floor. And I put on my biggest smile. I handed out like free samples to everybody, and I was like, here you go, please enjoy. And my manager, after I was handing out free samples, my manager pulled me aside and she looked me directly in the eye and she said, do you even like working here? I did not take that very well. So, I didn't work at that Starbucks for very long, I'm afraid. But that's my story. That's my story. No one likes working at Starbucks, true. I didn't even hate it though. I was stressed just because it was a lot to learn. But I didn't hate it. I got a lot of free coffee. And unfortunately, that is not my only story like that. It's sad. Oh my gosh. You always hit them with the no when your employers ask you that, and it always stuns them. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yes, good eye. I've had them before. Pretty often. Especially in the office. How do you like it prepared usually? I like it best when brewed with a lot of mint. Could you make it that way for me? Sure thing. Then I'll have a blue PT with lots of mint, please. You've been asked that and you said no, but the funny thing is your manager said, you know what, I can't even fault you, this is a Walmart. Oh my gosh, at least your manager was a real one. Oh my gosh, no one likes working, silly manager. True, true, true. Oh my goodness. No is such a good answer. It's so definitive and leave people in a stun lock. Oh my gosh, well my anxiety didn't allow me to be brave enough to make such a bold answer. So let me double check. Is it really not my thing? I've made it before though. I'm surprised it's not in my thing. Interesting. Okay. You do actually like your current job though, and you hope everyone else finds jobs they like too. Oh, that's awesome! I'm happy to hear that. You worked at Walmart when you were 20. It was awful. I've never worked at Walmart before, but I have worked at Target. Similarly awful. So blue pea, melt mint maybe? I'm not committed to this one, but let's try it. Mint blue pea. I feel like if it was correct, it would have like a real name. Oh, but I only have five tries, so Maybe just mint or the blue pea and double mint. Oh, Aqua's Tranquil Tea. This is probably correct. Call it a hunch. You once told management your uniforms are bad and they dressed you all like Steve Jobs, and you didn't complain again to not make it worse. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Did you know that in their training videos they brainwash you into thinking unions are awful? That doesn't surprise me. That's crazy. One special tea coming up. Thank you. It looks nice, doesn't it? I was going to comment on that. The color reminds me of the sea. Yes. How is it? It's really good. I'm happy you like it. When I feel very anxious, I often make this tea. But usually I put a little sugar and lemon salt in it too.
Really? Why?
Yes.
Wait, what did she actually say? Oh, really? Salt? So, what's next? You're going to try that salted butter tea too?
I thought you were the one who was going to try it, Myrtle. They seem like good friends. You got basically conned to working at a call center once and that job was a nightmare for your anxiety. Oh my god, I hate any job that involves answering the phone. I hate answering the phone! The only job you worked where you were explicitly told to join a union was the IRS. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh my gosh, I remember one time I was like helping out a family friend at their hair salon, and I wasn't an official employee, but I was like helping out for 2 weeks, and I got paid a little bit, so it was a very temporary situation. But part of my time working with her those 2 weeks involved, you know, reminding people of appointments and like answering the phone and stuff like that, and I hated it. I hated it. I hate using the phone so much. I hate it. But I sucked it up. I swallowed my anxiety and I just did it. I hated every second of it and I did it. I was miserable. I hated it. But one of the customers that were there was a lady getting her hair done, and she was watching me like answer the phone and make calls and stuff. And she looked at me and she said, "I wish you worked at my job. You're actually comfortable using the phone." And I said, thank you, while I was screaming internally. Oh, also, we seem to have an Uwu redeem. So for anyone who doesn't know, I have a special redeem on this channel. It's the most expensive redeem that you don't know that you don't want. For the low price of 10,000 channel points, I'll read whatever you want in the Uwu voice. Now here's the thing. I'm actually really good at the Uwu voice, so you don't actually want this, but you have the power. This Uwu redeem is courtesy of Force Talkie. Thank you, Force. Thank you. So without further ado...
Hello, you have reached Mana Enterprises. This is Mana speaking.
Thank you, Force. Thank you. Yeah, I acted too hard. That's true. I tricked somebody into thinking I was comfortable using the telephone.
As if. I couldn't even begin to imagine how that'd taste. Though, I wonder how different that'd be from just using plain cream. Still, no on the salt.
I told Myrtle about a documentary on hot drinks around the world the other day. And they had a lot of strange recipes. You should try watching it too, Mana. Who knows? It might inspire you to make some new drinks.
Sure, sounds interesting enough. What's the documentary called?
Overflowing Warmth, Comforting Beverages Around the World.
That's too many words, I won't remember that.
The name sounds plain, but the content can be a bit unique. But it's got plenty of normal drinks too.
I'll check it out later, thanks, Miss Aqua.
You're welcome. And now I'm ready to tackle the night. Work's piling up? Yes, but it's fine, really. I just need to free up some time so I can work further on my game. Your game? Oh, the one that got showcased at GAX? Or something?
Is it Gaxpo?
Right, Gaxpo. That's the one.
Cool. I heard it's hard to get showcased there. So you must be really good.
Oh, no. I mean, I couldn't have done it without Myrtle's help here.
For real? You got like an insider entrance or something? Oops. Sorry for butting in. One of my crew members is super into gaming, so I hear about it all the time.
Anyone here into gaming? Is that a PAX reference? Almost certainly. Any gamers in the chat?
Anyhow, don't mind me. Please, continue.
She got interested from one of her favorite publishers. Is that so?
Yes. At Gaxpo, one of their reps came up to my booth on the day Myrtle couldn't make it.
I had to stay behind in a hotel to fix a mess in my company's files.
Yes, it was too bad. Oh, no gamers in this chat. This is so sad. It's okay, I don't play video games either. I was really nervous on my own. Anyway, the rep and I talked about my game a bit. They seemed interested, and there was talk about publishing my game.
Ah.
At the time, I thought they were just being nice.
Huh.
But they actually emailed me a draft of their contract last week. Sounds like great news. Am I wrong? Never played a game in your life, especially not MMOs. I don't know what an MMO is. You gotta get this chat ready for the games. Well, I was ecstatic at the time. They are one of my favorite publishers, after all.
Right.
But not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything. The terms weren't too great.
So you do get it. And, by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything.
That's true, but I still want to act in good faith.
What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith.
If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that.
To sum it up, they're going to invest in the game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, and all that.
Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline or refuse to adhere to their requests for changes, or breach any of the stated agreements in the contract, many of which are rather questionable, I must return all of their money, regardless of my progress of the game.
What? And it won't be cheap at all, mind you.
I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. I wouldn't do it, girly. That sounds way too risky. It sounds almost like a trap. It sounds like they're gonna like get you on something. They'll find something to get you on and then take your game from you. Take your IP from you. That sounds evil.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what to say. That can't be right. Can it? So what if they are the ones who breach the contract? I get to keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh no, that's not all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments too.
What?
That's what I said.
Pardon me, but are they for real?
I said that too.
There's still plenty more, but,
It's alright. I think I got the gist of it.
when I first read it, I thought maybe the terms are this way because it's still a draft.
I suppose, yes. That game, Subnautica 2. Ouch!
I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed.
That's crazy.
That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice.
I see.
It's a trash contract, Aqua.
I know, I get it, but it's just, I just kept thinking, you know? What if this is how all the contracts are? What if this is the best I could get?
It's not, though.
But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle? Or not?
Is that really what's important here?
If you don't mind me asking, have I done voice work before? Not in any official capacity, but I really, really want to. I do love doing voice work quite a bit. It's one of the biggest reasons why I want to start playing more visual novels on my channel. But no, I have never been cast for anything before. The only, voice work I have done has been stuff for my streams and personal projects. Although I have worked in radio before, but that's a little different. I did used to work in radio, and I used to make commercials and stuff. So I guess there's that. I used to be that girl on the radio who'd be like, "Hey, do you want thing? Come to store." I used to be that lady on the radio.
Is that what's really important here? Right now?
You feel like I'd be good at it? Oh, thank you, thank you. I do really want to get into voice acting projects. At this point, I'm just kind of stuck on figuring out how to start, you know? I still need to put together like a demo reel or something, and to be honest, I don't actually have that good of a microphone, which might surprise you because I'm sure a lot of people have told me they think my microphone sounds really good, but this is like a $30 headset I'm using. This is by no means a professional microphone. It's literally a $30 headset I bought on Amazon. So I know the sound quality is better than a lot of headsets, but it's by no means professional quality microphone, right? And that's also been kind of holding me back from trying a little bit. Yeah, not bad at all for $30, right? So I really want to do more voice work, but I've been struggling to take the leap.
Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense.
It would be nice if you heard what I'm actually saying and not what you think I'm saying. Oh no, the girlies are fighting.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, just a second. Oh. I think I better go. I have to help prepare a report for a presentation tomorrow.
All right. Are you going to be okay?
Yes, I think so. How about you, Myrtle?
I think I'll stay for a bit.
Oh. Okay. Then I'll see you around, Mana.
Bye, Miss Aqua. A safe trip home. Are you all right?
Yeah. I just got so frustrated when she kept asking me hypothetical questions.
Hypothetical questions?
Such as... She asked if I'd still be willing to help. Should she accept something like this in the future?
What kind of question even is that? It's as if she doesn't trust me. Or anything I say, for that matter.
I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So, to be faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up.
That's a good point.
Hi, Lucas.
But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about.
Even so, she may still worry.
If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, "Of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy." That should do it, right? Unless you did and she's not convinced, then I don't know.
I thought, if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point.
Ooh, I see.
Besides, we already agreed from the start to only work on the game when we have the time, so...
Basically, you're not sure if you want to commit.
What are you talking about? Of course it's not that. Things change when you start involving money in anything.
Well, can't really argue with that.
I know how some of these companies work. They're looking for ideas from the small guys. And find a way to pluck things they want from the project, then trash the rest. No respect for the effort whatsoever. That publisher may be one of her favorites, but that doesn't mean they're a good company.
Oh, is it Square Enix?
Especially with that garbage contract. Really shows what they truly are.
Right.
I really like working with her on the game. I honestly do. I love hearing what she wants to tell with her game. We're also not bound by some brand company rules or anything. So brainstorming ways to incorporate our ideas into the game is interesting and more enjoyable. A good change from what I do during the day as a game designer.
Right. You love the mask and super femme voice I do, but the two that I used for Mark and Kathy make your heart hurt a bit when you hear them. Oh no! Oh, I am giving Aqua the Kathy voice, aren't I? I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh my gosh, Until Then was such a good game. I can't believe it's been a year since I played that one. Oh, that game still gets me. Right.
I just want her to understand that I'm just worried about her.
All valid reasons.
Yeah, Mana is right. Though I wonder... Did you say any of that to your pal at all?
What? Why would I do that?
Why would you not do that? Not to be creepy or anything, but when I overheard you guys...
It's creepy.
Right, sorry. So, me being creepy aside, obviously you thought a lot about this. But like, if all you talked about was how dumb the contract was, and not any of what you just said, ugh. If I were in her position, I'd feel pretty bummed too. 'Cause I'd be wondering if my partner still had my back, you know? Like, if they even care at all. 'Cause sounds like the project is her baby. Just like you said, work and relationships don't mix well. So it wouldn't be too far out if she worries about all the same stuff you do. Right?
This guy's so nosy.
Now, having said that, I feel even more like an ass about what happened yesterday.
I give a lot of those characters those two voices, and every time it's like, oh no!
Hindsight really is 2020, huh?
Actually, it's 2023. Actually, it's 2026.
I guess it can come off that way. I just thought it would be a given she'd understand where I'm coming from. But maybe I'm taking things for granted. It's me who didn't trust her. And I just didn't want things to change.
Embarrassing.
Some friend I am, huh? I'm leaving.
All right. I hope everything will turn out well.
We'll see.
Have a safe journey home.
Yep. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Lucas feels like he's gonna be like our quote-unquote main character of this game. Like the character who's gonna be around like every day. In the first game, that was Freya. But I don't know if Freya's even in this game. So I think he's our new here every day guy. It's maybe too early to say. It's only day 2.
Ugh. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all.
And that's too bad.
Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general.
Well,
You seem used to this. So the answer is definitely yes, right?
not all the time, but often enough.
Cool. Cool.
You should clarify by mask and super femme. It's the voices I give Lucas and Aqua. Oh, I knew. I was more surprised because I didn't realize I was giving Aqua the Kathy voice, but you're right, I was.
So that's the real reason why this place is called Coffee Talk, huh? You make people talk.
I do?
Well, feels like this whole place does. Heck, even I talk about myself a lot more than usual, which is kind of weird. But also weirdly cathartic.
I'll take that as a compliment. I think.
You should. It's a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from taking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection.
Good point.
Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me?
Huh? Fidget spinner. With a social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner with twitch.tv/Scarletify printed on its back. A fidget spinner?
My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her?
You mean Miss Fiona?
Yes, Riona. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? And I couldn't find her online with just her first name. If that's even her real name.
I don't know, dude. I found her real easy.
I thought maybe you could pass that along with my info to her so she can DM me. Also, in this form, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? Right?
It really depends on the person. Alright, personal contact info. An influencer's contact info for a certain someone. I'm getting items. I'm getting quest items.
Do you think she'll throw it away?
Honestly, I can't really say.
Oh, now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it right now.
Sure.
No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is.
I'll see what I can do. When the time seems right, so maybe that means not necessarily the next time I see her. Oh my gosh. Another layer of complexity to my visual novel.
Alright, sweet. Thanks, Mana. You're the best. Oh, man. I better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, Mana. And don't work too hard, okay?
Thanks. Safe trip.
Take care.
Ah, what a day. Aqua's Tranquility. Its earthy yet minty taste relieves indigestion, while the color and smell soothe her senses. I do love doing voice work quite a bit, but I always feel very limited when I have to voice masculine characters. I have a very high-pitched feminine voice, so I don't do the masculine characters quite as well. But I do try my best. I do try my best. Imagine someone handing you a fidget spinner and just saying sorry. That's like handing someone a Beyblade and saying thank you. How do you even respond to that? True. This game is interesting. Yeah, this game is really interesting. I like it quite a bit. So far I don't feel like you need to have played the first game to enjoy what's going on in the second. There are returning characters, but the game is doing a pretty good job of telling you what those characters are about. Like, all you really need to know is that, like, Aqua and Myrtle are game devs and Georgie's a cop. Like, that's all you need to know. But there's still more characters who I think will be returning from the first game that haven't shown up yet. Such as the succubus that I mentioned at the beginning of the game. Alright, Thursday, September 21st. Gobbly labs to fight invasive lionfish by releasing killer algae. UFO spotted by Space National Guard fighters this morning. Always change your OTPs. Government's advice on preventing data leaks baffles everyone. It feels made to be more of a contained experience, at least at the moment. Yeah, and I'm glad for that. I was a little concerned because this is a direct sequel to the first game. I was a little concerned with how much time has passed since I streamed the first game, that it might be hard to follow, but it's been doing pretty good, I think. Some of my mask voices defaults into young shonen boy, and it fits 80% of the games I play. Thank you. That's only true because that's only true because Final Fantasy 16 already had voice acting, so I didn't have to voice Clive Rossfield. If I had to voice Clive Rossfield,
I would have talked like this the whole game. I'm Clive. I love casting fire.
JRPGs and shonen go hand in hand. True. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. Feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Huh? Is anyone there? Is it Riona? It's a cat. It's a cat with homophobia in its eyes.
Meow.
Hello. You gave me a start. You're a Nekomimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Yeah, Ben Starr needs to watch out. I'm coming for his job. True. Or maybe not. Hey! It's Lua! Lua is the succubus I was talking about.
Hey, Mana. And hey, new customer?
Hi, Miss Lua. I don't think this is the coffee-drinking sort of cat.
No, it would appear not. Do you have a new pet cat, then?
I'm not quite sure. This is my first time seeing this little one.
Are you, sniffing me, kitty? Do you want cuddles?
Ah!
All right, no cuddles. Cats?
Indeed.
I wonder if it's lost, but it doesn't have a collar, so it might be a stray. It's cute, though. would make a nice mascot.
I would think that's up to it, not to us.
Cats. Right. Anyhow, it's been a little while.
So Lua is a character from the first game. She had a very major storyline in the first game involving a couple's conflict with her and her elf boyfriend. Their families did not approve of their relationship, and there was a lot of discourse about that. It resulted in the elf leaving his family so that he can be with her. That's the gist of their storyline from the first game. Yeah, accurate cat gameplay. But yeah, that was one of the main plot lines in the first game. Speaking of, how's the social media? Lua.
Oh, Lua is so pretty.
I think that's pretty close to Aqua's actual birthday. I don't think it's the same day. No, wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm getting mixed up because Aqua's had like birthday streams in January before, but I think Aqua's not born in January. I don't remember. I'm a fake Aqua fan. Myrtle. May. Oh, we just missed her birthday a month ago. Favorite things, me time, what I'm doing with my life. As I've stated before, working on the Full Metal Conflict series. Did I have more info on Aqua? No, not yet. So, listening is an art I often take for granted. Liked by Go Aqua and 5 others. Oh, awkward, she's vaguing Aqua on her social media. It's nice when things are communicated properly. Oh wait, it looks like they had a good conversation. Good for them. Okay, I'm gonna like both of these. I'm happy for them.
Yo, my friend just sent me his video and it was banging. Check his video in this link.
Can I click the link? Is that a thing I can do? Doesn't seem like it.
Just stop these young fellers for drunk driving, so that's a lesson for y'all to keep your spirits in control.
Okay, Bailey's is Lua's boyfriend. He is an elf who is an artist, and he left his family. Yeah, that was a sus link. Quality work comes with a price. You can't ask for a $1,000 quality and ask to pay $150. Respect the people you've decided to work with.
By the way, does your phone battery suck? I've been using this power bank in the past month. Click the link for info.
Oh my god, I kind of hate Lucas.
Party drinks restocking new schedule due to new regulations. Cut off order time 1 o'clock. Shop closes at 1:30. Delivery from Bellevue.
Rachel. Just finished today's dance practice. I'm all sweated out, but my coach said that I've really improved lately. Yay! Is Lucas just a scam artist? It sure feels like it. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? Oh, also for further context, I believe, yes, this game takes place 3 years after the first game. Yes. So all of this drama I just talked about with Lua and her boyfriend happened 3 years ago. And what have you been up to?
Honestly, mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat.
Did you just leave the office? Did it take 3 years to release this game? I think so. The first game takes place in 2020 and it came out in 2020. This game takes place in 2023, so I assume this game came out in 2023. Let me double check though. Let me just confirm that. Yes, this game came out in 2023, so this game came out 3 years after the first one. Did you just leave the office?
Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi.
She's getting married! Oh my gosh, her relationship with her boyfriend was such a major storyline in the first game. I'm so happy for them! Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it?
It's not. unfun.
Huh, that's a moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going?
They're going. I might need a drink before I answer that.
You certainly look like you could use something warm.
Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing with just a bit of warm spice. I'm going to hit my pillow soon, so something that will help me sleep. And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients.
We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed.
That sounds interesting. I'd like to try hibiscus then, with milk and warm spice, please.
Hibiscus with milk. And warm spice is probably cinnamon, surely. Pink spice? Oh, cute!
Aw, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot.
The cat opened the door? Maybe it'll come back later.
I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even if they're often rather mysterious ones.
That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Lua.
Oh, this smells lovely. It also has a lovely color. And it tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, Mana. You're always a sight for sore taste buds or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Right, so the wedding preparations.
You and Mr. Bailey's are still getting married, of course.
Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through. I'm not about to back down now. Bailey's is still very much my person. In the first game, they were having an argument, and things with their relationship was really, really tense. So to see they've come this far, it brings so much joy to me. With long ears and all.
So none of those pesky cold feet. And that sounds like good news.
No cold feet and no cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high. I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns.
That doesn't sound like good news.
Yeah. It's just such a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago.
Do you have different expectations of the day?
I don't know. I'm not sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomodachi, and they all do this special over-the-top stuff.
Wedding prep is complicated, can confirm.
I bet. I don't have any original ideas like that.
What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors, doesn't he?
He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding. And I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it, because he's an artist.
This is so sad.
And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore.
Do you still feel guilty about that?
No, I don't think so.
So basically, Bailey's, her boyfriend, is an elf, and he went no contact with his family because his family is racist and didn't want him with Lua because Lua is a succubus. So he hates his racist family, so he is split off from them. That's his story.
No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the people you love make their own choices. But I am concerned. Both about Bay dropping all his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes.
It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Trying to make sure everyone's happy.
Maybe. But I guess that's unavoidable, right?
Oh, hello. Neil?
Is this the space person you told me about weeks ago? The one who used to come to the cafe? I thought it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting.
Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. His name is Silver now? It's no use.
And he looked rather more human. I see. This is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in?
I didn't, but then I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. I beg your pardon?
This isn't quite that kind of place.
Isn't it? Is he from the future, perhaps? No, because he's not from the future, but I am. He's gonna say Iblis trigger any moment. True! Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption.
It sounds like your research was based on orc westerns.
Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them.
No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality.
In what ways?
That, it would take a very long time to answer that. I guess the better question is, how are they similar?
Are orcs cowboys in the coffee talk verse? Apparently so. How are they similar? You did say it was the better question.
That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is... the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and sometimes get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love.
So instead of spaghetti western, we get orc western? That's peak. I want to see an orc western. That sounds really fun. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings.
I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect?
We are. Although we want things too. But it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328% more emotions than we do. How do you distinguish between them all?
To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess.
It sounds like to us like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen. Cinema from the 1920s would certainly agree with you. But, pardon me. You're not Neil, are you? Or Silver?
Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda.
So, there are several of you here on Earth?
There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation.
No. You wanted a drink, didn't you?
We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similarly to what the Purple Earthlings has been doing.
The Purple Earthling. That is certainly a description.
Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the 4 appendages Earthling?
Do you mean my horns and my ears?
Miss Amanda, we usually avoid addressing customers by the number of their appendages.
Oh, we apologize. But we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua.
Lua. Lua? Lua.
Yes.
It has a very pleasing sound.
Oh. Well, thank you.
We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing.
Of course. And do you have an idea as to what kind of, liquid matter that might be?
Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget.
No pressure, Mana. It's quite all right. We were born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda?
We want the taste to be very spicy. We know that some places serve weak drinks to bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.9999% of occurrences.
Fortunately, this isn't that kind of place either.
Indeed. So you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was, let's say, blue and gingery?
We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us.
Blue and gingery. Which one is the ginger? Oh, it's the last one that I thought was honeycomb for some reason. Blue and gingery. Blue lightning! Ooh! A blue lightning coming right up.
This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation was well deserved, Mana.
And what kind of reputation is that?
Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den.
I should probably start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Lua. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? And go to places only before they become cool?
Touché. I guess you'll be stuck with me a while longer.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation?
We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil.
I see.
Bye, 20 Odyssey! Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful evening.
Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den. This is an alien den. You should consider rebranding as Cafe Close Encounters. That makes it sound like a rather different type of place. So, what brings you here, Amanda?
Please define your question. Do you mean here on this planet?
That too, but also here in this cafe.
We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission.
Is that like a search and rescue?
Perhaps. It is a mission to gather numbers for research, as well as to rescue our sibling. We are in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment, as is the custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes, 3 seconds, and 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate.
That's more than good enough.
You are very kind.
Mana has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right?
Indeed, we are a part of the same hive mind.
A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But doesn't that make appointments less useful?
That would have been true some time ago.
Oh, is Silver no longer a part of the hive mind?
But Neil, now known as Silver, is becoming more human by the day. Their connection to the hive mind grows tenuous.
Oh. That must feel a little lonely. To lose your connection to your family when you've been so close.
Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely?
It's, when you think about other people and they're not here. And that makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal.
Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know. Perhaps it is a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than a 61% certainty.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Amanda.
Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular.
I apologize. I haven't been coming by often enough lately. Hi, I'm Lua. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? It's no use! You probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda?
Not unduly. This is a bit awkward.
Just a bit.
Amanda,
Yes?
you should know that I have been missing you a lot.
What is miss? Is it like being lonely?
Yes, it is.
Gee, excuse me. I got so lonely I sneezed.
When did you learn what lonely is?
We have been told that it is the name of the feeling we have when we think about you. Oh.
That's... I just... Bring it in.
Bring what? Oh.
That is one long hug. So cute.
I can hear you, you know. Ahem.
Right. As we were saying, we appreciate your being only 3 milliseconds late.
It's good to see you haven't changed.
You have, and yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was.
It makes me really happy to hear that.
You should order a drink as is customary. Then we can proceed with our discussion of the mission.
The mission? Oh, didn't Mana tell you about that? Not really. Well, the reason I came here in the first place was to find love.
Oh. You mean to reproduce with the local species?
That's another way to put it.
I think I remember you putting it in those terms yourself, Silver.
I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I'd like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I enjoy them a lot more.
Happy to hear that. What would you like?
I'd like something new and unique. I want to explore all these new sensations. But nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something a bit sweet and floral. And maybe with a bit of freshness to it.
Something new but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue?
Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please.
Sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue. So blue... Sweet might be honey. I don't know what floral would be. Only thing that's kind of floral looking is mint. I mean, I'll try it. We don't have to commit if it looks wrong. That looks right. Alright, here you go, Silver. One bright flower bed for the silver person.
This definitely looks unique. I can't wait to try it. Oh, yum! It's delicious. Drinking through my mouth makes such a difference. To be honest, I never expected to like it this much. But now I can never get enough of it. Drinking through the glove does look uncomfortable. It's a very different experience.
Not entirely unpleasant.
No, it's also nice in its own way. But it doesn't convey taste in the same way a mouth does. It's much more about the sensation, which definitely makes it intense. But I'm happy I get to drink Mana's creations the way they were intended.
As for the mission,
Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties.
Difficulties of what nature?
Well, the truth is, I still have some trouble finding myself a date.
What is a date?
It's a step you need to take before, coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, and you get to know the person.
Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting.
It can be a challenge, to be honest. But in another way, it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't. And every time I learn something new.
About earthly species.
That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. And that's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with a person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself.
That sounds complicated. We need to make further computations to understand.
It's different from what we're used to, but it's also pretty great. I mean, it sounds to me like you've got it figured out. Surely your dates should go well enough. Thank you. You're very kind. And if I may say so myself, I think I have made some progress. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone is busy running around. And people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you.
It sounds like you tried.
Yes, I tried several times. I even stood on a plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That's so cringe, dude! That is, not an optimal strategy, yes. I've realized that since. People mostly seemed a little scared. I hear most people meet their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid. My work doesn't attract the right sort.
Yeah, he has to compete with AI somehow. True. I didn't know you found a job, Silver.
Well, yes, I did a few months ago. I've decided to open a cafe.
Really? Does that mean Mana has competition?
Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way to start a family tradition.
Interesting.
Anyway, after I tried all that, I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts like I did when I had just arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gotten since I downloaded it is...
Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0.
That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest. I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels a little... No, it feels a lot... alien.
Please expand your explanation. Do you mean it lacks earthly species?
Oh, no. It has Earthlings in all shapes and forms. But it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago. But Now it's a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent. I feel like if I can just reach out to it, I'll find understanding. But then I do reach out, and I only find silence. That's pretty sad. Sorry if I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about that at all. I'm just wondering if I've got friends I can set you up with. But they all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way, eventually. It's pretty important that I do. It's an existential issue for some people.
Yeah, Lonely Spaceman. I'm liking Neil's arc a lot more in this game than the first game already. Neil was in the first game, but he looked like Amanda. He was in a spacesuit, and he was just, like, weird, and he was like, how can I get an Earthling to, breed? That's, like, all he said in the first game. He feels like a character now. He feels like he's grown quite a bit. You like the Star Trek vibes of his clothes. Yeah, his design is very nice.
We will help.
I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I still struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little better, but it's still...
You are not looking for conversation yet, are you? You wish to connect to a hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said?
Yes, that's true, but...
We are a hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help.
It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes, true. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well, then I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda.
We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our hive powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we estimate our odds of success are 100%.
I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature.
We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for...
Wait.
What is...
We have to go, now!
But...
What happened? Ugh. I'll explain everything later. Sorry, Mana, Lua. See you soon, I hope.
We...
No time, let's go! Well, that was odd. Yes, that was a rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be all right. Good evening.
Evening, Mr. Agent.
You two know each other?
The agent here has been asking about our customers in the past. But I trust tonight he's come for a late night coffee?
Sadly, no. I am here on official business.
That sounds serious.
It is. Very serious, Miss.
Lua.
Miss Lua and Mana. You know why I'm here, don't you?
Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss.
Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess?
An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax return months ago. I did bays at the same time, so that can't be it. I have no clue.
You two. Do you take me for a fool?
We would never. He's not here for coffee, he's here for a croissant. True. Why does Spaceman Silver actually look like a Silver the Hedgehog human Sona? Because he's Peak, apparently.
Let me make myself clear then. Have there been alien sightings at this cafe recently?
Alien sightings?
Sorry, but that sounds kind of far-fetched.
Yo, Lua's a real one. I think Lua was my favorite character from the first game. I'm happy to see she's awesome in this game too.
Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies.
This is getting old. We didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, no aliens here. Nothing sus among us. There was a man in the suit that apparently wanted to breed in the first game, but that was the first game, sir. We're in the second game now.
We don't have to answer any of your questions.
Actually,
nothing. I know my rights. Lua is awesome. I'm scared for her now, though.
you have no jurisdiction to come here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who doesn't belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place in Mana alone. My investigation. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent. And trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me.
I did no such thing. Not yet, at least.
Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. A good night to you.
Lua, that was impressive. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus.
I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Does this guy actually work for the government, or maybe he's just obsessed with aliens? True, he didn't show us any ID, I think.
Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people, but I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after.
He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. A man in black LARPer. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda.
That doesn't make me like him anymore. I came very close to clipping him in his smug face, to be honest. Even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed. You didn't touch him. What do you mean?
It seems like an important ID card. A shame if someone were to lose it. Well, the agent had this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. That's crazy, me. That's crazy, me.
Naughty Mana. Didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure someone creative could find good uses for it.
My sentiments exactly.
Well, I guess you have some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to.
Indeed.
Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's really not your fault. But I'm going to go and spend some time with my fiancé now. Which will be all of 30 seconds. Before I start snoring on his shoulder.
That sounds pretty good. Say hello to him for me.
Will do.
Lua's awesome. This agent looks like he's going to be trouble. Seemingly important ID card. My inventory's filling up. But tomorrow's another day. Wow, we didn't see Lucas today. Good. Dark chocolate, a warm and calming darkness. So I have raid tonight. I have to fight Kefka tonight. So I have about an hour left in me before I have to go. That's probably going to be like one more in-game day if I were to guess. This game, I heard that this game was longer than the first one, and I'm definitely already seeing it. In the time it took me to do a week in the first game, it's taken me like 4 days in the second, so I'm definitely seeing it. So, one more day, and then unfortunately I'll have to call it. For the sake of Kefka. Good luck with my cloud hunting. Thank you. Unfortunately, our raid time overlaps with the emergency maintenance. And this is the only day we've been available to raid this week. We don't have a lot of days in June because people's schedules just haven't been allowing it. So, yeah, this has been our only raid day this week, and we're gonna miss some of it because of maintenance. This is so sad. Friday, September 22nd. And like before, if anyone's interested, I will be streaming the Kefka Prog on YouTube. Don't feel obligated to watch if you're not interested. It's also very late in the evening, so I completely understand if you can't make it. I'm mostly streaming it for the sake of documenting my progress, but if anyone wants to watch, you are more than welcome to. Yep, we have to answer the Jonkler's calling. Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improvement. What returning to the office means for the Nekomimis. Woodpecker almost pecks through whole utility pole. Strong beak. Wow. I wonder if there's any Jonklers in this game. My favorite fantasy race, the Jonkler. This rainy season sure is something. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? As good as I can be. Here's another character from the first game. This is Rachel. In the first game, she was a pop singer, starting her solo career. I don't know what she's doing in this game, but that's what she was doing last time. As good as I can be. Nyan! What is it? Oh, nothing. I think I'll never get used to seeing a Nekomimi transformation is all. In a good way or a bad way? In a good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks! So, do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Huh. Do you have a hairdryer? A hairdryer? No, unfortunately, we don't.
Then nope, I'm good.
You sure?
Oh, Mana, a little rain won't hurt me. I'll be fine.
Alright, if you say so.
Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that at all. She was like 17 in the first game. So I guess she's like 20 now. But like a major plot arc for her in the first game was about her being, you know, a minor. So she was like one of those kids who was like, I'm basically an adult while being like a kid. You're thinking about how to pet a cat, but then it changes into a whole damn woman. That's crazy. Oh, it has nothing to do with that at all. The last thing I want is for a star to get ill because of poor service here.
And then you just have to treat me real nice. How about making me a special drink?
A special drink? What do you have in mind?
Something milky. And slightly sweet. And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather.
Some brightness, huh? As in flavor or color?
Up to you. I mean, different colors usually have different effects, right?
Alright, I'll try.
Yay! Oh, and no coffee, please.
Can you summarize your order for me?
A colorful non-cafe latte with honey, please.
That sounds like blue pea milk honey. Dreamin' blue. Alright then. One dreamy latte coming up.
Wow! What's this? It looks interesting.
It's a butterfly pea latte with honey. A new recipe. We call it Dreamin' Blue.
Huh. Alright then, I'm gonna give it a try. Interesting.
How do you like it?
It isn't what I expected at all, for sure. While it doesn't taste as bright as I wanted, the color sure is interesting. I mean, it's blue. What does that even mean, though? Dreamin' blue? Dreamin' blue, as in sadness? Dream in blue, as in color? Or dreaming in ambiguous blue?
You're thinking too hard about it, girly. Whatever you think or feel about it is correct. It's called art. Look it up.
That sounds ambiguous to me. It's mild, earthy, yet surreal while still being comforting. That's not so bad. Dreamin' blue, huh? At any rate, has it really been that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it?
I believe so. It was around the time your images started to appear on buses.
Right! Things just took off and suddenly I had no more free time.
How are you hanging? Yeah, please give me an objective answer to the meaning of the drink name you made up on the spot.
It's called Dreamin' Blue because it's blue.
Oh my gosh, it means I am dreaming in blue, like pajamas. Yeah, that's it. So how are you hanging?
Busy, but it's good. Great, even. A lot is happening, actually.
Yeah?
Like, I've been busy shooting new music videos and such. A lot of photo shoots, too. I'm also set to appear on several shows and podcasts, and oh, I'm creating a new single.
Oh, is that so?
Uh-huh.
That's great news.
Nope. Don't congratulate me yet.
Oops, okay.
I'm still, in the process of making it. In more ways than one.
What do you mean?
I'm actually creating the song this time.
Wow.
And I'll be collabing with AJ.
Wait a second. You mean...
The guy who's always on your playlist, Remy Gendrew.
That's really cool. I know! I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it. I also had no idea you made songs.
I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it's always been a dream of mine.
Writing songs?
And dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. A One Neko Mimi pop-up concert.
A pop-up concert?
You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see, it happens sometimes in malls or on a popular busy street.
Oh yes, I see what you mean.
You miss it and poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories of a one-of-a-kind show with a one-of-a-kind experience.
Sounds rather exciting.
Right? I guess I've always loved being on stage. But you know, we all wanted to become everything when we were kids. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. And for me, singing and dancing just come much more naturally than creating my own music.
Ah.
At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I'll make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing.
You definitely chose the right guy.
Right? I am taking in fresh inspiration, even now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks, too. But I'm so excited you can't believe! And so, keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean.
Will do.
Ugh! Huh?
I knew it.
A blackout?
Yeah.
It happened before, huh?
Only when the weather gets this bad. Give me a quick second, please. I'll turn on the generator.
Okay. Ah!
Cute. Oh, Miss Riona, welcome.
Hello.
Sorry about my absence earlier. I was just turning on the generator. Miss Rachel, is everything all right?
Yup. I was just surprised by the thunder for a second there.
Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now.
Okay.
Happy to see you again, Miss Riona. How are you feeling tonight?
Honestly, not the best.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you make me something nice with a bit of sweetness?
Of course, anything you want.
I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk.
That's about right.
Could you please prepare that for me? But make it ever so slightly sweeter this time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar.
Roger that. I have just the perfect drink for you.
Okay. Then a blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please.
Now, I wonder... Lucas did ask me to give her his contact information. But I'm under the impression I need to do that at the right time, and she does not seem like in the mood for that right now. So I wonder if this is not the correct time to give that to her. I'm really not sure. The item system certainly adds an extra layer to the win-fail conditions of this game. But I think for now, because she is not in the best mood... Gosh, I don't know actually. I don't know what the right thing to do is. I don't know if I should give her the contact information now, or if I need to wait till later. This is probably the only drink she's having tonight, and I don't know when I'm gonna see her again. And maybe... See, on the one hand, she probably wouldn't be too happy getting an item from Lucas, but on the other hand, maybe she would feel better knowing he wants to apologize to her. I might do it just to see what happens. It might be. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, so a blue latte with a hint of sweetness. So that would be like this, right? Dream in blue. Maybe it's the dream in blue again. Alright, one dream in blue and a fidget spinner to go.
Huh? What is this? Is this from that person from before? He wants me to contact him using this. How? In any case, thank you for passing on the message to me.
One dream in blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues.
But I'm not wearing blue, though.
You have that cool blue thing going on.
I love it. Thank you.
Isn't that the same drink I got? Oh, that's right. Huh. I guess I sort of see what you meant earlier now.
Pardon?
Oh, nothing, nothing. Anyway. Anything else you need?
No, it's fine. Thank you.
Just one of those days?
I suppose. It's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously.
Put a pin in that, Riona. I haven't checked social media yet. They say these change every day, so... Aqua. I just saw a little kid and her mom walking hand in hand, and it made me feel so warm in my chest. I guess I'm calling my mom tonight. Aw. Lucas. Of course I should shave my fur. How you can see the tat otherwise? I'm not going to like that, Lucas. Lua.
I would literally go to the office every day in a wedding dress if only the skanks in HR would allow it.
Wow!
Car is down. We'll resume deliveries tomorrow.
Riona, I'm picking up contact clues. Riona appears to be a delivery driver. Rachel, working on something curious. Hee hee. Hide.
Also, a vampire. Oh, it's a two-parter. Just watched this movie about vampire calling themselves vegan by drinking animal blood. Tried it once, it was neither satisfactory nor fulfilling. Synthetic is better. Also, a vampire getting pregnant, amusing.
Lucas, do you think a satyr would look good with leg tattoos? Asking for a friend and not for me at all. Cool social media today.
It's one of those moments when it seems like everything is collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means.
I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Whoa! Lucia, hello, hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, raiders, hello. My name is Scarletify, also known as Mana. I'm a variety streamer who loves RPGs, and today I'm playing a visual novel called Coffee Talk. Lucia! Hello, hello, welcome in! How was Chrono Cross? How was your stream? The spirit of life is here. Welcome in, spirit of life. Oh my gosh, you remember me? Hello, hello! It's nice to see you again. Oh my goodness, how was your stream? How was Chrono Cross? How are you doing, Spirit of Life? I hope you had a good one. I hope you had a wonderful stream. I am playing a... Oh, it's going good? You almost got all of the endings? Nice, nice, nice. Oh my goodness. Well, that's awesome, Lucia. That's awesome. Now, of course, Lucia, Raiders, you're currently doing New Game Plus. Ooh, I hope you have fun. Lucia, Raiders, Spirit of Life Raid. If you need a break after your stream, I totally understand. Do what you gotta do. But if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to chill with us as we brew some coffee and listen to some stories. So the game I'm playing right now is called Coffee Talk. I play a barista who serves drinks to customers who come in. The customers have all kinds of woes, and I listen to their stories and try to help them out a little bit. This game is an urban fantasy setting. It takes place in Seattle, but it has fantasy races in it. The girl on the right, for example, is a banshee, and the girl on the left is a nekomimi, which are people who can turn into cats. You want to play this on the first game at some point? It's a really nice game. It's one of my favorite visual novels. I love it quite a bit. Want to talk about it? Rachel is feeling generous today. Good evening. Yeah, Seattle isn't a real place. Oh my gosh. You're gonna lurk while you get dinner started? Well, enjoy your lurk, Lucia. Thank you again for the raid. Huh. Wow, hi. Doctor. Long time no see. So this is another character from the first game. He is a doctor and a werewolf. That's all you need to know.
Hey, Rachel. Still a hospital staff admission... still a hospital admission officer here.
I know, I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. This guy would be voiced by Ben Starr, true.
Hey, Mana. I'm just here for a quick drink before I get to work.
I don't think that was the voice I gave him when I played the first game, but it's fine.
But looks like I'll have to take a breather first.
I have to agree. Please make yourself at home. So, you were saying?
Huh?
The lady and I were in the middle of a conversation.
We were?
Maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy, though. I'm just very happy today.
I see. Should I move over there?
No, you're fine. I'm curious about how you've been doing, too. But gotta keep the momentum with sister over there.
Alright then, please, don't mind me.
This reminds me strongly of my first visit here.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions.
Is that a good or bad thing?
I'm not sure yet. But I do not mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis, since I'm on the road most of the time.
Is that so? What do you do for a living, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a groover driver, but I only do intercity deliveries, mostly.
Sounds tough.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
You gave Gala the Patrick Warburton voice? Unfortunately, I don't think I can pull that one off.
I quite enjoy driving. It helps clear the mind, sometimes.
Right. That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s.
You did?
Yes. But I had to stop after a few months since it got pretty dangerous.
Dangerous. How?
You love Warburton's voice? Me too. He's one of my... he's got such an iconic voice, honestly. He's fantastic. But again, I don't think I could pull it off.
Dangerous. How?
Because people kept trying to pick a fight with me.
Oh.
I also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me.
And that sounds so terrifying and dangerous.
Well, it was back in the early 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports.
I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well.
Oh, why the change?
Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me. Usually right after they entered my car as well, which resulted in my suspension.
What? Why?
Because I terrify them.
Ugh.
That's just rude. I agree with Miss Rachel. It sounds so unreasonable.
I must admit I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion, far away from big cities up until that point. And so, during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries.
Right.
It turns out that I enjoy doing deliveries much more than I expected. So I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and auditions.
Did you say auditions? For what?
I've been auditioning for a soprano role.
Really? And that sounds cool.
No, no. It's not cool at all.
Why do you say that?
I've tried for years and have yet to land one single role.
Oh.
I also lost air pressure in one of my tires, by the way.
Really?
Yes. The officer already warned us about it, too. However, I'm not yet quite sure if it's related to his case.
I'll let Officer Georgie know about it when he comes in.
Thank you. So, yes. Not a good day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. I'm used to it.
Oh.
Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just going to check my messages.
Okay.
It's nice to see you again, Rachel.
Oh, same.
You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here in a while. How's Hendry?
And Dad's fine. He's been pretty busy too.
Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so.
Really, Mana? He won't let me stay out late on my break, yet he comes here to see all of you.
Huh? Well...
Just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine. He's old. He needs breaks more than me.
Right. Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. And be sure he gets his yearly checkups, though.
Will do. So, what's up with you these days?
Not a lot, but... oh. I have a small problem at work, actually.
Hi, Mana. I can't have caffeine. Can I have a milk? Alright, one milk for Snom over here. Snom, hello! Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, what is it?
Well, as the person who handles patient admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, so they usually come in as urgent cases.
Aww.
That's why I try to make the admission process as painless as possible. Just to make things a little easier for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their admissions more difficult sometimes.
But you're like one of the nicest guys I know.
Well, they're usually really, really young.
Do you know what makes them so afraid of you?
Not exactly. But I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them even when I get down onto their eye level. They probably feel vulnerable too.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Not exactly what you'd call a great combo.
Not at all. Again, it's not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Ugh. Hey, Mana.
Yes?
Didn't realize it was already this late. Seems like I'll have to go soon. Can I order now?
Of course. What will it be?
I'll have my usual. A mix of tea, milk, and ginger.
Tea, milk, and ginger. The Galahad. A special drink just for you, sir. Made in a jiffy without compromising quality.
Thanks. It's great, as usual. I can't seem to make it like you do.
But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose.
It does. I'm just saying, yours is still the best, taste-wise.
What is it, anyway? Ginger latte? It's close to ginger milk tea, I think.
What Mana said. Either way, I've come to like it as my late-night shift drink of choice. Since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake.
For health reasons?
Pretty much, yeah. I find myself better at controlling my fury that way.
Oh, I see. That's good to know.
Guess I'll have to rely on you in my venture into the world of tea drinking.
You can count on me.
I should leave before the storm gets worse.
Aww.
Next time, we'll catch up.
Okay. All right.
Sorry to leave in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there. It always gets better.
Thank you.
Have a safe trip.
See you.
Riona, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now.
Yes?
Uh-huh. I've been rejected by agencies many times too, before I finally made it into my previous group. Now you want some tea, you're gonna make honey vanilla chamomile? Ooh, that sounds really nice! Miss Rachel here is an idol. Her single is on the shelves behind you.
Oh, that's amazing.
Thanks! Do you have a reel up online somewhere? We might be playing on a different field, but I'd still love to see it.
I took it down a long time ago.
Why?
I had to deal with a lot of online harassment. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches.
What?
People are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. There's just people who have nothing better to do.
Right. I suppose you must have dealt with similar things before.
Plenty. It comes with the fame. For better or for worse.
I see.
Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads, if you link me your reel.
Are you sure?
Yep, I mean, no promises, but I'll try.
I have a video if you want to see it.
Of course. Let me move over there then.
A video of Riona singing.
Oh, she is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online.
What do you mean?
You have this, je ne sais quoi thing going on. An unusualness that may captivate some people. Oh, I know! You should upload your stuff on Tomo Chill. I bet many people will love it.
Oh, it's all right.
Huh? What's wrong?
I don't think I'm cut out to have any presence online. I don't fit in with the culture.
I told you, don't mind the haters.
I mean, it's not just that. I might also have a complex regarding something else.
What complex?
You both might dislike me for this.
Why?
I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak.
Meaning...
It seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online.
Oh, I get it.
I realize this makes me sound snobbish. I apologize.
Yeah, boomer ghost. Who cares? Everybody is a snob in one way or another. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet.
What do you mean?
The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know? For almost 3 years I've been doing this. It takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat. Because there's always someone who could replace you.
Oh,
I don't know a lot about opera, but I'm sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way. Especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable, or certain people are just really stubborn. Like the past me.
huh?
Back then, I thought I could only choose 1 or 2 things I was good at. And just forget about the rest. But recently, I got a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at composing, so I really need the help.
I see.
And the musician I'm collaborating with? He had a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Tomo Chill, and just like that, bam, he hit it big.
Oh,
Yep, I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in this coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course.
I see. That's amazing of him.
You too! Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. Plenty of roads to Rome and all that. That's all I can say about it.
Huh.
At any rate, I'll try asking around if they have any sort of leads. Sounds... Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any?
No, but I have a cell phone number.
Okay. There.
Thank you.
Okay, Riona, I have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything.
Thank you so much.
And don't thank me yet. But you're so welcome. Mana, I'm going. See you soon.
Imagine if they gave her a flip phone or a BlackBerry. Oh my gosh. Of course. Please come again soon.
Bye-bye. Meow.
So interesting. And this is my first time seeing a Nekomimi up close.
Is that so? Yeah, one of those 90s brick phones. Oh, how about your car? Will you be alright?
I have a spare tire. I will fix it once the weather improves.
Alright.
Coming here was a wise decision. I wasn't sure whether I should.
Oh?
In truth, I am deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologize.
Please, don't be sorry. No harm done.
Thank you. It's just... there are times when I, too, feel lonely. This was not my first rejection from an audition, as you may have already inferred. But... it never gets easier.
Understandable.
Typically, I would just ruminate about it in my car while being parked somewhere. I acknowledge it is not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it is better than the alternatives, which are none.
Now you can always come here.
I don't know. I feel as though I am only bringing doom and gloom to the table here.
Nonsense. Our door is always open. In the evenings, of course. So please, don't ever hesitate to stop by.
We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon.
Really? How do you know?
Huh. Experience? Let's just say I observe the sky a lot, especially in traffic.
Makes sense. I guess.
In any case, I better leave now. Thank you again, Mana.
You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Miss Riona. I hope she comes by again. I think this is it for today. Let's see. Whose keycard is this? A keycard attached to a lanyard. Huh. I'll just keep it for now. That's probably Gala's. Someone's apartment key, maybe? Uh-oh. Well, it's either Gala's or Rachel's, or I guess Riona. I don't think it's Riona, though. I'm leaning on Gala. Okay, let's wrap this all up now, shall we? Cappuccino, an Italian delight. Saturday, September 23rd. Petition to combine Halloween and Christmas gains traction. Why? Tactical survival. Game Kriegsfront 4 Final Front set to release next year. Belltown man caught after attempting to outrun police with a Segway. Now, unfortunately, chat, I do not have time to start another day. I have less than an hour before my raid time starts, and I really should get something to eat. So go ahead and save the game and call it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I really appreciate it. I really want to stream more visual novels. I know I don't stream visual novels very much, so this is a little outside the norm for me, but I love visual novels. I love doing voice work, and I really want to do more games like this. So it means a lot to me to have you hanging out with me tonight. I'm enjoying this game a lot. I really liked the first game, and so far I really like the storylines going on in this game as well. So I've been liking this quite a bit.
Seems good 5,000. Thanks for the chill stream. Have a good night. Seems good 5,000.
Forrest, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. Oh my goodness. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry at the end of my chill stream. Cry tears of joy, that is. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you guys. All right. So as for the rest of the week, my stream is going to be kind of all over the place this week. First of all, you guys, I am going into Kefka Ultimate Prog tonight in a little less than an hour. I'm going to be streaming that on YouTube. Now, you're not obligated to watch that. Prog is kind of boring to watch. I'm mostly streaming to record my progress and help me as I progress through the fight. But you are welcome to watch if you would like. You're welcome to watch and chill. That's going to be starting around 8:30 Pacific time, so in about 40 minutes. But that's like that's not a mainstream. That's if you want, but don't feel obligated. Tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming more Earthbound. Saturday, we finally return to Resident Evil 1. Sunday is going to be an interesting day. So on Sunday, you're still so early in Final Fantasy XIV. You just unlocked Glamour and Die yesterday. Oh my goodness! Well, you've unlocked the end game because Glamour is the real end game. Oh my gosh. So Sunday I'm going to be on my friend Aqua Sereni's channel. We're going to be starting a new playthrough of Ace Attorney Investigations. But you guys, I also might have a special Discord stream on Saturday or Sunday. You heard me right, a Discord stream. So I'm trying to prepare for the Deltarune update, and I really want to beat all of the super bosses before that happens, but I can't fit it into my streaming schedule, and I've realized I don't do Discord streams enough. So at some point on Sunday, this isn't a promise, this is an idea. At some point on Sunday, I might stream myself attempting to fight Spamton from Deltarune in the Discord server. So maybe I will. We'll see. But okay, that will be it for me today. If you want to see when I'm streaming, I do try really hard to keep up with my schedule down below. I also have a Discord server, which is a great place to get updates on my streaming schedule and a wonderful place to get pinged when I go live on Twitch. I have a highlight channel I'm working really hard on. It would mean a lot to me if you checked it out, especially right now. I'm trying to put a lot of work into my highlight channel, and right now I'm uploading new YouTube shorts every day. I'm going to be trying to do that for at least a month, so it would mean a lot to me if you checked out my shorts, if you checked out my videos, and if you like them, like and comment if you want. No pressure, of course, but it helps me a lot. It helps me a lot. Thank you. And of course, if you want to see my previous VODs, including all of my Coffee Talk VODs, you can find everything in my VOD channel, which I have posted just now. Alright, everybody. Alright. That will be it for me today. Thank you for stopping by. To everybody here, all my chatters, all my lurkers, and all my VOD watchers. I'll see you all next time. Bye!